Fish. Queudrue all over Robinson, right in front of the referee.
Tried to get in front and nick it. I think he caught the left arm as much as anything, the ball. There's a good chance early in the game. Fair distance out. I always think conditions like this, Mark, when it is wet, is skippy, off the grass surface, I think what the goalkeeper now, test his handling early on. And follow it in.
Is the goalkeeper. Jensen is eyeing up the possibilities. Doesn't go the direct route, but it's in, and Euell has given Charlton the lead inside 5 minutes.
What a start, and a lovely, lovely goal. Super delicate free kick, and a fantastic header from Jason Euell. And it's just about muscling them out. They're marked really, really tightly. Nothing wrong with the marking at all. You can't get any tighter than this. Is that Ehiogu?
Well, I just wonder whether Euell did get the...
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, it might have been another touch off Ehiogu as well, but it's Jason Euell's goal. Parker. Oh, Charlton are pleased to have him back in harness, looking for Jason Euell. Scott Parker damaged an ankle in a pre-season game. They thought he'd be out for a couple of weeks, but it's turned out to be a lot longer than that.
Yeah, I think they've missed him, missed his energy, his quality.
Mark Fish, one of the back three across to take the throw, and another of the back three, Richard Rufus, trying to be on the receiving end of it. Goes over Rufus, who's certainly made a nuisance of himself. The shot from Mustoe.
Deflection.
Corner.
Reflection. Lovely strike. Not his strongest side, but just watch the way he doesn't thrash at it. A lot of people do that when it's on your weaker side. He just controls it lovely. Pretty big flick off Gareth Southgate, I think. That certainly would have worked a goalkeeper.
Jensen with the corner this time. Headed by Rowett. Middlesbrough struggling to curb with the Charlton restarts.
They've got good height, Charlton. And they've got 4 players who come in, all go in a bunch, attacking the ball. They don't get close enough to Rowett, Martin.
Working Southgate, the header drops for Robinson. Oh, Bartlett, so close, and wow, Euell couldn't quite round it off. Neale Barry's pointed for the corner.
Well, when you haven't got a goal in 17 games, as Sean Bartlett's record at the moment, Martin, and this should be his first. This is lovely follow-up play from Robinson. Great little ball, just messes the header. That's a goal kick. Should have been.
Geremi only played it against Powell. Parker, some space to move into. A lot of space. He's still going.
Lovely run. I think the ball's a little too central and he stands here when he tries to hit it. I think if he'd been able to shift it further to his right-hand side, Martin, he might have got better purchase. He's a little bit straight on. Never really threatening the goal when he just starts spinning it right to left, away from goal. A lovely run. That's what he's capable of. That's what they've missed in many respects this season. Charlton up till now.
Well, the Charlton players are very angry with Queudrue as Neale Barry looked away, followed the ball, and now has an incident to deal with. And he's going to take some advice from his assistant, Gary Britton.
I thought it was a pretty good tackle, I have to say, Martin. The ball was in between them. I haven't seen it again, and I think they both go in here, and again, that's a pretty good tackle. It's both going low, both going for the ball. You watch this in real time. It gets caught, you can see that after the ball's gone, but either one of them could have ended up hurt there. I think the officials have got that one pretty much right.
Talked about a lot of former players here today. He's a former Charlton and indeed a former Middlesbrough manager, Lenny Lawrence, with the Plenty to say for himself as usual. Jensen, good angle for Robinson. Euell, good stop by Schwarzer. In comes Powell, and Ehiogu slid across. Charlton so close to the second goal that they're chasing.
Lovely football. Queudrue gets caught ball watching here, and two reasons why they've got the best defence. One, the goalkeeper, and the other, when it came out, a magnificent block from Ehiogu. Great save and great block. Well, we're talking about the centre-backs being good, but this boy's played well this season, Martin, in this example. Look at him, near post, shifts his feet across, makes a good block, and then as it goes out, he's up quickly. But look at that for a block from Ehiogu. Good defending all round.
Mustoe. Powell. On for Parker. Comes out to Powell again. That's Bartlett. Oh, just needed a touch from Robinson.
There's half a chance of Bartlett. What a run from Chris Powell. Fabulous. Took the attack all the way to them, and when this gets blocked, he's quick enough to just dink this one back in again. This is half a chance for Bartlett, but what a chance for Robinson. Any touch at all would surely have brought the second goal. Safe place for that up there.
There used to be a time where you had to wait for the ball to come back. You don't these days, of course. They can use a replacement straight away, but it did bounce down very quickly. Middlesbrough getting on with the job. Greening. Well, parried it away, and then onto the outside of the post and behind for a corner.
Well, he gets a bit fortunate. I think the goalkeeper here is a lovely strike, but having got both hands to it, you do think that he might have pushed it a little bit further away. Seems to get through them. Needed the help from the upright.
Header from close in. Marinelli. What the Charlton defenders would have made of Kiely not really coming for that one.
It's in there, and Jensen does really well against him. You watch them come from the corner of the 6-yard box. Look how close together they are, tugging away at each other's shirt here. Marinelli's unlucky, having got the head to it. If it's on target, unless he hits the goalkeeper, he scores.
Kishishev for Parker. It's a big welcome back to one of Charlton's own.
Please welcome to the pitch number 2.
He goes off,
Kishishev.
having featured prominently in the way Charlton have held this lead. And there was the doubt about Mustoe. This is Luke Young, who lost his place today. He's asked to see it through in the last 12 minutes or so. Here comes Southgate. This is the last roll of the dice for Middlesbrough. Queudrue. Oh, 2 minutes up and more. Charlton are off the bottom, thanks to their first home win since March, their first home points this season. Euell in the 5th minute. Who'd have thought when he scored it, it would win the game? But Charlton were strong enough and organised enough, and Middlesbrough, it has to be said, were off the pace enough for that to happen. Middlesbrough had made an impression this season, a good one, but it is their 3rd away defeat in their last 4 games on their travels. A much more cheerful Charlton Athletic. Charlton 1, Middlesbrough 0.
Gary, a change of system for Charlton today. What was the game plan?
I think really it was to emphasise our play rather than worrying about them, which you know we do sometimes, and you tend to do when you're in a little bit of a slump, which we're in. So I think we tried to be positive and perhaps go. We knew they played 3 up front, so we tried to go 3 on 3, which you know is a dangerous game at times. But we felt we needed to do something a little bit different, and you know as you can see, it worked.
Could you have asked for a better start to the game?
No, not at all. No, that's what we need. That's what we've needed. We've said all along, you know, we need a little bit of luck. I know everyone says that, and it's a little bit of a cliche, but you know, we've been playing not too badly this season, but we've been losing by a goal, and you know, it's very demoralising when it keeps happening. So to go a goal up, you know, just gave us that little bit of emphasis to work even harder. And I mean, to be honest, you know, the work rate by the lads was absolutely fantastic.
With that in mind, you've been out for the last 8 games. How tired are you now?
Yeah, I'm not actually too bad because I played in the middle. I didn't have to do. Everyone else did my running for me. So, no, it was good. No, I've worked hard and you know, I was just really determined just to try and enjoy it. I mean, if you can do that in our position, but you know, the fact that I've been out for so long with really silly little things, and last season, so you know, I just tried to enjoy it, and what better way to enjoy it than win. With
just the 1 goal though, and 85 minutes left to survive, confidence can't have been high. What was that like?
No, it was difficult, but you know, we were always on the front foot. We never really let them get too much of a pattern of play going. We tried to snuff everything out. You know, we were tight in midfield. We tried to be tight at the back, and the forwards did fantastically well as well. You know, they took a lot of pressure off us by holding it up. And although we didn't score another goal, you know, we looked as though we could have done, which is something that perhaps we haven't done lately. So, you know, it was a good performance all round.
Off the bottom, up to 15th, and the Bartlett Card Man of the Match.
Thanks very much.
Well
Great.
done.
Thank you.
Well
Cheers.
done.
Well, Alan, has that put a smile back on your face?
It's a little bit of relief, you know. I think that to score, what we said before the game, you know, to score early is a bit of a change for us, and certainly I think no one could work as hard as they worked after that. And I think it was a good performance. I think that the only thing I can complain about is that, you know, they worked ever so hard to win the ball back and didn't really work that hard to keep it. You know, they gave it straight back to Barrow a lot, but I'm well pleased with the result.
Surely today isn't a day to complain about anything, though. No,
because we had to win at some stage. We knew that, and I just wish it had been a little bit earlier. But you know, I think we restricted Bauer to 1 shot in the second half and a couple of goal mouth scrambles, and we had the best chances. And it could have quite easily been 2 or 3.
Claire just spoke to Steve McLaren. He said you won purely because of your work ethic and your will to win.
Well, I think when you've lost 4 on the spin at home, you know, if you ain't getting that work ethic, then you're going to be in trouble. And you know, it's one thing that we've always got. But you know, we've played better than that and not won. But I was well pleased with the performance, and I think the players that came in, you know, Parker lasted for the 70 odd minutes, and Rowett obviously the whole game. And you know, it's good. The squad is as strong as we can get it without Graham Stewart at the moment. And you know, they're going to have to have that competition in there and pick some more wins up, because it's not nice being down the bottom.
You say you weren't panicking, but it must be a relief to shoot up to 15th in the table.
Yeah, I mean, I spoke to the players before the game, and we was talking about can we kickstart our season, because we haven't really got going yet. We should have won a game here, at least out of the 4, and as I say, the last away game at Fulham, we should have got something. But it's a tight division, and you know, if you can put 2 wins on the board on the spin, then you can suddenly move into mid-table.
I was going to say, how important that you now build on the back of this?
Well, it's nice to keep a clean sheet. That's one thing, and obviously nice that we've scored a goal. You know, we've been given a lot of stick this week, but there's quite a few clubs underneath us with less goals scored than what we have. But obviously, if you're down the bottom, then you know, you ain't scoring enough goals.
I mean, you're keeping a lid on it, but you must be really pleased. Clean sheet, you've scored a goal, first win at 11 at home.
But you know what happens? That, you know, we've had all the press down this week, and you know, oh, what's it like? You're bottom of the league or you're second from bottom? You know, I'd be no different if we were second from top. Perhaps at the end of the season, when you take me out for a drink, I might be, but I'd be no different if we were second from top now, second from bottom, because you know, there's so many highs and lows in the season, and you've got to keep it nice and even.